Pisces, welcome, kia ora, to your full moon in Aries reading, which is on the 8th, 9th, thereabouts. Only a couple of days away now. So thanks for joining me. Remember, these are really general readings. They might resonate, they might not. And if not, just leave it. It's fine. Do check out your moon ascendant if you know what they're in. Venus and Jupiter as well. And there's a few very short crossroad readings for the 4 elements that you might like to check out, and the collective reading, so for this full moon in Aries collectively. So let's get a few cards. We've given them a really good shuffle, and thank you for liking, sharing, or subscribing, because I do appreciate it, and it really helps for the channel to be seen by other people, more people. So let us see, Pisces. We have the 2 of discs. We do go through and clarify. The 2 of discs is largely, look, it's interesting because I kind of see a Piscean keeping keeping a balance. There's a level of tension. I know there's been a level of tension in the air generally, I think, and this sort of feeling of a building up. Many things going on in the world at the moment. But we're talking of you, Pisces. This 2 of discs is about keeping balance when there's a lot of movement going on around you. There's a kind of level of tension that I don't always feel in this 2 of discs. I mean tension because the Knight of Wands is here straight after it. Now this could be aspects of you. I do kind of feel that it is. Aspects of your own nature for some Pisceans out there wanting to kind of launch out, to be a little bit impulsive, feeling that kind of energy internally and wanting to be able to, or questioning, what can I do with this? It's just gonna bubble over. It's just gonna shoot out in strange directions that I don't feel, I want to have a level of management and control over this fiery aspect to myself. I do feel that, Pisces. After that, and as I said, we go through and clarify, after that Knight of Wands, which is very impulsive, we've got the 4 of Wands. Happy home, this is the place where you belong. It can be a card of homecomings and completions of, like a completion of finding the place that is your place, that is right for you. It is your home. So that beautiful card. And then we have the building of new foundations. So we're sort of, this is more of a collaborative card, the 3 of discs. It's a great card, getting things off the ground, working with other people sometimes in collaborative efforts. So you've got this energy. It may well be a Piscean out there who just has this desire to kind of create something using all this fiery energy, passion, drive, to create something new, or something, it could be based around the home. Let's just see. 2 of discs, it's unusual Pisces reading. 2 of discs for Pisces. Wow. We have actually, we've got 3 cards that came out here. So we're looking at the Emperor to begin with. Look, like any coin, there are 2 sides. There are 2 sides to the Emperor. Very organized, structured, king of the crop. I mean, in the sense that, what is an emperor? The emperor has ultimate power here. So that this Two of Discs is actually this sort of keeping a balance. Well, we all have the ability to make choices, and all the twos are about a choice. But I do see it as this, you're feeling that tension between the two discs, and that Knight of Wands. There's something internal that just wants to generate some sparks from that. The other aspect, I guess, of the Emperor is restriction and constriction. Some Pisceans might feel a level of restriction that they can't just sort of let those discs go yet. They can't make a definitive choice yet, and that's fine. What else have we got here? We've got the Hermit, a kind of directive here to just take some time out, just look inward. It might be a good thing to fire off all your rockets, as it were, after this full moon. That this full moon in Aries, I think, is a really good time, actually, to go into a little bit of hermit mode here, to shine the light internally, to just go up and down those paths within yourself, it might give you an idea about how you want to use all this fiery energy that you have, Pisces, at the moment. It's quite interesting. And then we get the Two of Discs again. So we can, the other aspect to clarification of these bookended Two of Discs at either end is that we either turn into a control freak and project that onto others, Pisces, or we can go inward for a while, take it just for a weekend even. Go inward, do some nice things for yourself. Just be. You don't even have to shine that hermit's light too brightly in any dark corners if you don't want to, right? But that hermit will facilitate probably more productively this use of your fiery energy at the moment, is what I'm trying to say. It takes a while for it to come out. So that's pretty good. Now, we're looking at the Knight of Wands as an aspect of yourself, but of course it might be someone in your life. For some Pisces, can we clarify? You're transforming your ways of expressing. For some Pisces, you're transforming the way that you use the fiery force within, which we all have. You look at you're going to have something, and chances are you've got something in there that's fiery, in your astro chart. We get the Death card, transformation. We're either morphing this energy, because it's really fiery. We're morphing it into something very useful for ourselves. We're utilizing it, we're shaping it, and it possibly, maybe, is a time at the moment where we are doing that. And so it means that we have to let some things go, which those things might be quite useful to us, in terms of the way that we do things, Pisces. But let's just look at the Four of Wands, please, for Pisces. So, you know where you stand. You do have a place to be. You've got a stable place to be. So you can, you can go inward here. I don't know. It's quite interesting. We get to this Four of Wands, and it's like all of that fire that exists, that was a charged up, because I can, it's like, whoof. We get to the Four of Wands here to clarify it, and it all just kind of calms right down. The home place. We also have to clarify it, the Queen of Swords. Clarity. I often see that Queen as having a level of X-ray vision. So you've not only got that, that's just a choice that's made at some point, how to use that fiery furnace that exists within. It's a creative force, Pisces. But you've also got, we're in a dual kind of scenario here. You've also got very good acute mental process at the moment. You're watching, you're listening to all of it. We get the Three of Cups, a celebratory card. Maybe there's a Pisceans, having a gathering or something, but that is a card of appreciating friends and family and feeling very comfortable within that, enjoying others, Pisces. Then we have the Three of Discs. We'll clarify the Three of Discs for Pisces. The Three of Discs for Pisces. We get the Three of Wands. More fire. There may well be the aspect, there's something about the aspect of others here that it's sort of like the Pisces that enjoys, celebration and company of others. At the same time, there's a Pisces here who literally, which I can understand this, prefers to sort of work on their own. To work on their own. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, three of Wands, where work's in motion. We're kind of on our way, as it were. We've got 2 threes here. Three of Discs, Three of Wands. We've got the practical aspect. We've got the certainly the charged, fiery will aspect. But I do see this more so as a singular journey for you, or a singular project in a lot of respects. We did also get the Five of Wands, which is literally about personal boundaries. Often conflict is necessary. We need to batter up against people by sheer expression of our own. This is this first half of it. Not this, but this first half of the reading, expression, finding a channel or a conduit or a direction to channel our creative fire is not treading on anyone else's toes, is not doing that, Pisces. That's not. I suppose if you used it for having fights, it would be, wouldn't it? But yeah, all the fives are difficult cards. But I think in relation to this reading, it's really about how you use your wand power, which is your fire power. And the fact that it came out with that is highly, highly productive and positive, and is a wonderful, what was I going to say? A wonderful kind of key here to that future events or past times that you will find that avenue to fully express that creative fire within yourself, Pisces, in a way that feels like you've come home. Oh God, that's quite full on reading. Lace the Moon's Daughter well supported here, shining a light for others. Under that full moon, this Aries full moon, she sees the way. She sees the way for herself, and let's get a rock mineral crystal card for Pisces, please. We've got wonderful. I can never say this properly. Amazonite. Amazonite. It's a beautiful stone. I think this is one of the first stones that I was ever given that kind of got me. Well, I was interested in them, in rocks and things before that. Solace, healthy lifestyle, clear communication, and balance. And I kind of think, if I can get my little digits around these, I kind of think that's pretty much what it's all about, is balancing fire and earth for you, Pisces, at this time. On that note, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. Check out the other readings on the channel and take good care over this full moon in Aries, Pisces.